Hey everybody, Captain Jim Palmer here, the Dream Business Coach, coming to you from Annapolis, Maryland. Well, let me spin this around. You don't want to see my mug. We are anchored. That is actually new construction at the Naval Academy. And that is the Naval Academy over there. And right over there is downtown Annapolis. You can see possibly the city, the capital. Big church steeple. Man, we're in this anchorage here. We're on a mooring ball, which is you can see how stressed that mooring ball is. A lot of people in the Washington, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and probably I think it's moving right up through New England now, had massive storms last night, and it was unbelievable. We were spinning around this mooring ball, and I stayed up till about 12:30 because actually the boat was rocking like we were out in the sea. The winds were like 30 miles an hour, thunder and lightning, raining real hard. And but I said this morning, I want to thank the person who put in that mooring ball, because this boat is pretty good size, and it was yanking that thing, trying to save its life. Oh, now they're playing music. There's something going on as always in Annapolis. We love this town. It's one of our favorite towns. Funny thing is, what a small world. That is a sailboat right there, but on the other side of the sailboat is a trawler. And I was just on one of our Facebook groups for boaters, and somebody said, "Hey, we're in Annapolis," and I said, "So are we." Turns out we're neighbors. They're from Canada, actually. So we're getting ready. We got to take the dog to shore. He's got to do his business. Kind of messy down here when we're traveling, but there's the dinghy. You can see that thing. Blue is not going to like getting in the dinghy, but we're going to have to get him to shore to do his business. Back up here. But anyway, I don't know. There's lessons everywhere. Boating and life, building a business, you're always changing course. We actually thought by Sunday we would be down in Newport, Virginia. And we left, and about 2.5 hours into the trip, we had a fuel issue. Actually, probably the easiest way to describe it is one of our fuel lines broke, and by God's grace, I happened to go down in the engine room. Steph was driving, and saw that there was diesel fuel leaking, which boy, talk about makes your heart go racing. So I had to shut down the engines. I shut off the supply of fuel. And I found the closest marina, and we went in there on one engine, and they fixed us up, and we got going the next day and made it to Annapolis. Today we're supposed to be heading down to Crisfield, Maryland, but as you might be able to tell, because we're spinning constantly, the winds are just too strong. So we're going to enjoy one of our favorite towns, Annapolis, Maryland. But if you're growing your business, you're reaching struggles, you got to keep changing course, just like a boater, man. You got to just keep changing course, keep moving forward, don't ever stop. So we're having a good time. We're going to actually put on probably the closest thing we have to a winter coat, and get the dog to shore. I think I see a floating dock. That looks like a marina over there. Right about there, I think I see a floating dock. We're going to try and get over there and get Blue to shore. But that's where we are, in beautiful Annapolis, Maryland. So anyway, hope you're having a great weekend, and we'll check in with you soon. Hey, this is Captain Jim, the Dream Business Coach. You take care. Have a great weekend.